Good evening. It's now evening, almost 8 p.m. So as I'm sitting here trying to edit my videos that I've been making all day for the day of my second chemo treatment, it occurred to me that once again, yet and still, I have not really gone over the exact details of where all of my cancer is and the sizes of the tumors and whatnot. And I think it's important for me to document that so that also once I get my next CT scan, that we can see how much they've shrunk. They've shrunk. You know, just to document it for my sake and for anyone else. I don't know, just because I think it's important. So I'm going to go over that now. I wrote it all down, and obviously I have my lab on my MyChart. I took screenshots of those findings, so it's right there on that. So that's, you know, for proof, if anybody needs proof that I'm not making this shit up. So the first one is enlarged subcorneal lymph node measuring 1.9 by 2.8 centimeters. Mild, listen, I can't say these words. I'm going to spell it out. BIBASILAR, new word, FOCI, of the atelectasis, ATELECTASIS, on the lower lobes. So basically that is the lower lobes of my lungs. I guess I should have researched all this to begin with. It was just also overwhelming, and that I was just skimming through it. Maybe I was a little bit afraid to really go into detail of everything that that this thing says. But that is both my lower lobes. So what that means is that's not actual cancer. That is conditions caused from partial or collapsed lungs. And it can be caused by a number of different things. So a foreign body in your lungs. I vaped. I smoked for 30 years. General anesthesia. I also have had quite a bit of surgeries, even as young as 4 days old and 6 months old. So, and I've always said that I'm always worried about the anesthesia, that I've had so much of it over my lifetime. But could be caused by that. I'm sure it's the vape and the smoking. Narrowing airways due to tuberculosis or trauma, blood clotting, damage to the lungs from pneumonia or COPD. Definitely could be COPD. I could have early stages of that. That's what my dad died from, basically, as far as we know. I know he had COPD. That was why he was put in the in hospice, and congestive heart failure. So any number of those things, you know, could be the reason why I have that and just didn't know it all this time. Also a mucus plug occurring during surgery or asthma. So like if you've ever had surgery and you come out of it and they want you to do those breathing treatments, that's why, is to get rid of that mucus plug. And also cystic fibrosis patients could also have the mucus plug thing going. Symptoms, I'm just going to give you symptoms of that in case, you know, for why not? I was there. I figured I would write it down. Shortness of breath, obviously. Anxiety attacks. I was definitely having those. Sputum. We all know that's just, you know, phlegm. Continuous or excessive bouts of coughing. Rapid and shallow breathing. Discoloration of the skin. Rapid heartbeat. Wheezing. Chest expansion is reduced, so you're not able to get a big, deep breath. And severe pain in the chest. I haven't had severe pain in the chest. I have had shoots, like pain will just shoot through my chest in different places here and there over my lifetime for who knows how long. But again, I just thought it was, I don't know why I thought any kind of pain was normal, but it was just normal to me. And obviously I'm going to ask if they're going to remove that, because it can be removed for treatment. Is they can remove that from your lungs during surgery. They'll do surgery to remove that. So they're going to be doing surgery on me to remove whatever's left of these tumors and cysts and whatnot after the chemo. So I will ask about that. All right, so then on to more tumors. Multiple enlarged para-aortic lymph nodes. Then we have complex, multiloculated, septated, predominantly cystic mass, right lower quadrant, 6.9 by 12.1 centimeters. That's a big, 1 inch is equal to 2.3 centimeters, I believe. Yeah. Then we have another cystic and solid mass within the Douglas pouch. I think I mentioned that before because I told you guys I had to Google it. I don't know how I didn't know, never heard of it, but I'd never heard of it. But that is 9.4 by 7.8 centimeters. So that's also pretty large. We have multiple enlarged bilateral external iliac lymph nodes up to 2.1 by 1.9 centimeters on the left side and measuring 1.9 to 1.6 centimeters on the right side. Multiple enlarged nodes along the bilateral internal iliac and common iliac lymph node chains. So that's that. Again, just learned tonight from finally going through much more meticulously and researching and Googling exactly what all those words mean. I don't know why the doctor didn't go over that with me that meticulously, as far as telling me exactly what, and I don't know why I didn't ask him myself, but because I'm so used to doing everything my damn self that I forgot to ask. He didn't say, so I sat here tonight and researched it exactly where all these places are. And yeah, so it's in, the first one is, and you'll see, or you've already seen by now, at where my stomach meets my esophagus and just all over in there. So that's why it's stage 4. I might have mentioned this too, but I did talk to the doctor. I did mention this, but I'll say it again in case anybody missed that one. But he did say that stage 4 doesn't necessarily mean that it's terminal or that it's inoperable or anything like that. It just means it's outside of my abdomen now. So meaning the subcorneal lymph node, which is outside of my abdomen, and the ones that are in my lower lungs. Actually, that's not cancer in my lungs, so never mind. So it's not lung cancer, it's just collapsed lung. Great. But I'm going to get it. I mean, I'm kicking its ass. So all is well. I just wanted to go over that in detail. Also, so I have documented what the sizes of these tumors are. And then I can continue to document of how much they've shrunk. I have another appointment on the 27th for labs, which will be, again, will probably be blood work showing my CA125 antigen, cancer antigen test, and will show me that it's shrunk again. And then on the April the 5th, I will have another chemo, and that's when they're talking about scheduling the next CT scan and the scheduling the surgery. So obviously I'll keep you guys updated on that. I'm still all carnivore. Actually just showed you what and told you what I was eating. I'm actually, my eyes look so tired. I just had to take my morphine, but still carnivore, sticking with it. I think it's helping absolutely tremendously, like miracle. It's like a miracle, I think. Yeah, so my next video is going to be why I chose carnivore, why I think everyone should try it at least for 90 days. If nothing else, start with a proper ketogenic diet and transition. That's what I did. Keto changed my life until I started cheating and going dirty keto and eating too many stevia plant sweets and all of that stuff. But when I was doing it correctly the first 2 years, it was amazing. I felt like a superhuman for real. And I just want everyone to be able to feel like that. I want everyone to know what it's like to feel like a proper human. That's why I love Carrie's mission and Healing Humanity and Dr. Barry's mission and all those guys, because it is a proper human diet. It's how you feel to be a proper human. You feel almost superhuman compared to what we feel every day, putting all of the junk in our systems. And I'm talking about, yes, junk, potatoes, rice, you know, not just candy and sweets. I mean, all of that stuff, sorry. But it does the same thing in your body that the candy and the sweets and the junk does. And so until you can break yourself of that addiction, if you have an addiction like me, and most people do, whether they want to admit it or not, otherwise we wouldn't be clinging on so tightly to, well, I still got to have my carbs. And why nobody will even consider doing the research or even consider trying it is because you're addicted to them. I'm sorry, I'm shaking the phone too. But I just want everyone to feel as good as I feel. Even with stage 4 cancer, I feel freaking amazing. I know I keep saying that too. Like if I wasn't on morphine because of these tumors, the pain from these tumors, I would go to work. I'd be able to go to work. I'd be able to drive. I'd be able to do, I ran 2 miles Sunday, Saturday. It was very slow miles. It took me 29 minutes to run 2 miles, but I did a little workout, 50 air squats. I ran a mile, 50 more air squats. And then another mile, maybe altogether that took me 29 minutes. No? Yeah, I can't remember. I got it all messed up now, but it took me 18 minutes to do the 50 air squats, 1 mile, 50 air squats, 18 and a half minutes. And then I was timing on a different timer my run, but I think I messed that up totally. But probably did take me 29 minutes to run 2 miles because I go very, very slow now. But still, I'm able to do it. And I don't think, you know, most people that are going through stage 4 and chemo and all that stuff are doing that. I hope so. It'd be great. I wish that I could get more people to transition to carnivore so they can feel good and beat this shit. But so yeah, that's my, I still got my band-aid on, but that's my little spiel for the day. So I know I was talking about, I went running and went skating on Saturday, but what I forgot to mention, of course, is that I was also able to do the Friday Night Lights, what we call the Friday Night Lights, which is the CrossFit Open workout 24.3. Also, I just took my morphine, so words are backwards, whatever. So I have a little bit of video footage of that. I did great. Nowhere near like I was. Of course, I've lost all my muscle, like 11, 12 pounds of muscle I've lost. And I couldn't finish the workout. And I can't do bar muscle ups anyway. But that's okay. I might have shed a little tear afterwards because it's overwhelming. And it's hard to go from where I was at to where I'm at now so fast. But, you know, it doesn't hurt me that bad. I still feel super lucky that I can even get there and do the workout and work out at all, you know. We had to dress up for country. It was country night. And it was pretty dang cute. Not me. Well, I was okay, I was a little bit cute. But everybody else was so much cuter, especially Allison. And maybe if I can... I don't think she'll mind. Surely I'll ask her, but I will post a picture of what she put on for Western. No, it wasn't even Western. It was just country night. So some of us were straight out of the woods of Alabama country, and some of us were Western country. Some of us were farm country, but it was cute. So I'll add that too. Okay, bye. I don't know if I sound pissy. It's just, I'm not pissy. I'm just surprised at myself that I didn't do more digging into this, and also just frustrated that I want to help so many people, and I feel like nobody wants Well, that's why I'm doing the YouTube, because I'm not going to go chase anyone down and force them to eat right or force them to try carnivore, because it is extreme, and we're doing this for extreme reasons, but it doesn't have to be for extreme reasons. It could be just you have, you know, you're anything really. I mean, you don't even have to have anything. You can try it, and you would not believe how much better you feel. I've seen many videos of plenty of vegans that have switched over because of their health from being vegan for so long. It messed up their gut. They're all now carnivore and just thriving. There are plenty of YouTube channels, especially with Dr. Seyfried, Dr. Anthony Chafee, Dr. Barry. There's a new doctor, I forget his name, but I'll find out and post his link too, with people that are changing their lives with this. So, yep, that's it. That's all I got for tonight. I'll make more videos tomorrow. I'm sorry that I'm all over the place all the time. I'm very scatterbrained these days. I think I've always been scatterbrained. I'm more focused these days, but I think that's just always going to be. I have so many things going on in my head that, and yeah, but I'll try to get more focused. Staying on topic and not veering off here and there and being all over the place, so I'm more understandable. But hopefully that wasn't so bad. I'm just talking, like, this is me. I'm very surprised that I'm even doing this still. See, there we go. Off on a whole nother subject. We'll talk about that sometime. May just cut all this out. I may not. All right. Seriously, I'm going to go now. Talk to you later. Bye.